Hey, what's up guys? It's Christine with Gauge Girl Training, an online meal planning and coaching service. I'm a food scientist and chemical engineer by training, and today I wanted to answer the question, where does my motivation come from? So let's get started. I was recently asked the question, where does my motivation come from? And I thought that it would be a really cool topic to elaborate here on YouTube. And I've decided that I wanted to use my YouTube platform to not only educate you guys about nutrition science, macros, fitness, but I also wanted it to be a platform where I can be a little bit more unedited and genuine with you guys, and just to share a little bit more about my story with you guys. So where does my motivation come from? At first, initially, it came from pleasing my parents. When I was growing up, I'm actually half Filipino, so I have a Filipino mom. And if anybody here watching is Asian or has an Asian parent or has a friend who's Asian, has an Asian mom, you will know that Asian moms are serious. They mean business. Like, it was not and nor was it ever okay to bring home an A minus. Like, it had to be an A or an A plus. Like, that just wasn't acceptable. And my mom always put a very, very high level, had a very high standard of excellence for me. She always set a very high bar. I love her and appreciate that very much as an adult now. However, there were times where it was just hard, and like none of my friends had that standard just beaten into them. As I grew up and matured and went on to college, I've always had this thing where I used to feel unsure of myself as a teenager, late teens, early 20s. And I knew that when I got to college, so I went to Drexel University to study chemical engineering, I was scared. I was scared that I wasn't going to be good enough. I was scared that I was going to fail. I was scared at how hard it was going to be. And I made a pact with myself. I told myself, this was when it stopped being about my parents, and my desire for success became something that I wanted for me. I looked at myself in the mirror at the beginning of college, the very beginning, and I said, Christine, you are going to do everything in your power, humanly possible, to succeed. And was I considered a dork? Yes. Was I made fun of and called a nerd? Yes. And I can count the number of parties I went to on one hand in my entire college career, and I have zero regrets, because I was that person who, when I got my grades at the end of every term, I wanted to know what I was truly capable of, because I didn't want to look at my grades and then be like, you know what, man, maybe if I studied a little bit more for this exam, or you know what, maybe if I went to that extra recitation, or maybe if I asked questions, maybe if I did the bonus questions, maybe if I did the extra suggested studies, maybe if I did the extra suggested reading. I never wanted to say that. I wanted to be able to look at myself and be like, you know what, can you do this or can't you? And I think it was that thinking in my mind that it just took hold of me all throughout my college years, where I wanted to know what I was capable of. And I tell you what, you guys, my talent is not that I am talented. My talent is that I am disciplined. I can be more disciplined than anybody imaginable, and that is my strength. And I think it is very unfortunate that so many people just leave all this room for excuses for themselves, and when it's just a matter of applying yourself. I guarantee you guys, I am mediocre at best when it comes to so many aspects of my life, but I am willing to be more resourceful, ask more questions, do more, go above and beyond when it comes to things. And that's why I am successful. It's not because I'm great, it's because I'm disciplined. So I want to just challenge you guys and be like, the body that you live in, right? The body that you live in right now, is that actually your best? Or is that just a level that you settle for? Because for me, when I want something, I make no excuses. I take no prisoners. I go after what I want, and I get it. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, it may not be next week, it may not be I will get what I want, and I believe that about myself. And I think that all of you guys can find that version of resourcefulness inside yourself, because nothing pisses me off more than seeing a talented, capable person just pissing it away, just lazy. And it's just crazy because I know so many people that have so much more talent than me, but when it comes to like the level of success that we have, and you can measure success in a lot of different ways, but when it comes to success, there's no comparison. It's because I will not be outworked. I'm a very competitive person and I'm a very passionate person. So there's pros and cons to that, but I have to tell you guys, that is where my motivation comes from. I want to know for me what I could really do. And I don't want to have any excuses. So for instance, let's talk about fitness. When I got into fitness and stuff, and I shared with you guys that I wasn't reaching my goals, I wanted to have abs, and watch some of my older videos to learn more about my story, and it was just pissing me off because I can do anything I put my mind to. And you know what was wrong? The whole thing that was missing from my equation was nutrition. So once I figured it out, it was like, boom, okay, this is what I need to focus on. And once you apply yourself, you plan ahead, you figure out what you need to do. You don't know how much your macros are right now, start tracking things, start writing things down. Be resourceful, apply yourself. And I guarantee you, once you start applying yourself, you will live a different life experience altogether. And I just want to challenge you guys, whatever it is you're focusing on in life right now, whether it's school, whether it's work, whether it's your body, whether you are saving for a goal, to see what you can really do if you just try and you just leave all other excuses aside and you put every other bullshit thing at the table so that you could look at yourself in the mirror and be like, you know what? I gave it my all. This is the best I can do. And if you have given it the very best you can do, you need to just be happy. Be happy with your body. Be happy with your physique. Be happy with your finances. Be happy with your education and be happy with your life because that's your best. And love that. But if you're not, and you know there's more you can do, if you can do something about it, do something about it. If you can do better, be better. So I just want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this. Please give this video a thumbs up. See you in the next one.